My name is Dodah Yirusha, or Yirusha Eshet Malkiel, and Dodah Yirusha is Hebrew for aunt. Well, Dodah is Hebrew for aunt. Yirusha means inheritance of Yah in the Hebrew culture. I came to the Institute because I got the email through my CfAS Social Studies professional development. And originally I was on a waiting list, and I prayed to the ancestors to make sure that I had a space. And it has been one of the best experiences of my teaching and learning career. There is so many things that I can just point to that have been outstanding. I'll start with the professional development. I'll go backwards back and go up, because that's what's fresh in my mind right now. The one today about women in Africa was phenomenal. And just the influences of the West throughout the whole Institute, how the West has influenced things that have happened in Africa. For example, today, how the culture has affected the role that women play, and how it's not really a good thing. One of the other things that stood out for me was the religion, and that's probably because each year I teach in World History 1. I teach comparative religions. I usually do 4 groups, but we never ever talk about the indigenous religions. And I think that's key to understanding who we are, what our culture is, and what our ancestors believe. I used a couple of documentaries, one called Ancestral Voices, which talks about the indigenous religions in Africa, and we go from there. So just to have the backup of how the role that indigenous religions play on the continent, even though nobody talks about it, it's almost like it's never brought up. And I think that's key to understanding how everyone got along with each other, and how if we went back to that and how our ancestors used that, I think it would help us understand the reason why we have so much conflict today. And then I love the tea ceremonies, because I think that's something that should be instituted in our homes as part of our culture, with whichever one we decided to use. Those are really good. Especially when you think about tea as being healthier than so many other things that we drink and have in our diet, on a regular basis. So those were some of the other things that were good points too.